There's no better way to transform or refresh the look of your home than to turn your walls into works of art. If you've wanted to retile your walls but didn't want the expense of hiring a professional, or felt doing it yourself was just too hard, too messy, and too time-consuming, then you should discover Homax Spray and Set Wall Tile Adhesive. With Spray and Set Wall Tile Adhesive, you can set tiles yourself quickly and easily with less mess. Spray and Set Adhesive eliminates the need for complex traditional adhesives when setting a wide array of tile. It's an aerosol adhesive that you simply spray onto the wall surface. It's also earth-friendly, with no volatile organic compounds. With Spray and Set Adhesive, there's no mortar, no mastic, no mixing, no mess, no sagging, no troweling, no contractor fees, no waste, and no wasted time. And Spray and Set Adhesive creates a permanent bond in just minutes. You can even begin grouting in as little as an hour after setting your tiles. In fact, with Spray and Set Adhesive, you can start and finish virtually any wall tiling job in just one day. See for yourself in our side-by-side comparison. To help demonstrate the advantages of Spray and Set Adhesive, we put up two walls of the exact same size and asked a husband and wife who have done tiling projects together to each tile a wall. One using Spray and Set Adhesive, the other traditional thin set mortar. And we put them on the clock. The difference and advantages of Spray and Set Adhesive will become apparent to you very quickly. With Spray and Set Adhesive, there's nothing to mix up. Just spray it on. Spray and Set Adhesive goes on faster. And you can begin setting tiles in just 30 minutes. With Spray and Set Adhesive, there's no troweling. Tiling is faster because you don't need spacers or shims, and you don't have to adjust tiles because of sagging on the wall. Once applied, you have a full hour to work with Spray and Set Adhesive. After finishing, you can grout after just 1 hour. Now you're done. A full tiling job finished in just 1 day. Of course, with traditional adhesive, you have to wait a full day before you can even start grouting. Speed, ease of use, easy cleanup, permanent bonding, professional results. That's the Spray and Set Wall Tile Adhesive Advantage. Before you begin setting tile, be sure your wall surface is flat, even, and clean. Use a level to check the condition of your wall. Remember, Spray and Set Adhesive is designed for walls in good condition and cannot fill voids or fix problems with irregular tiles or walls. Wall surfaces must be dry, solid, flat, and free of any materials that could interfere with the bonding of the adhesive, such as rust, loose paint, old adhesive residue, wax, curing compounds, sealers, hardeners, and oil. Sheetrock should be primed and/or painted with latex paint, not oil-based paint, before setting tiles. For best results, materials should be kept at room temperature. Spray and set adhesive is designed for interior use only. To clean your walls, begin by using a damp sponge or rag to remove all dust. If you're tiling a backsplash, be sure to degrease your wall if it's dirty. Mask off the area you will be tiling to protect other surfaces from overspray. Be sure to spread drop cloths and prepare all the tools you'll need, and dress appropriately for the work. Before setting tile, you will need a proper layout. Laying out guidelines on your wall before you set tiles can help eliminate mistakes. Before applying spray and set adhesive, be sure to read all directions carefully. To apply spray and set adhesive, begin by shaking the can thoroughly. Next, remove the blue safety tab. Begin working in an area no larger than 3 feet by 3 feet to gain comfort in working with the adhesive. Hold the can upright at least 18 inches to 24 inches from the wall surface. The can should be no closer than an arm's length away from the wall. Pull the trigger completely back for full coverage. Spray the adhesive in a sweeping circular motion to achieve full and even coverage. The sprayed surface should create a heavy frost appearance with a minimal thickness of 1/8 inch, the thickness of a nickel. If globs form, wipe off the excess and reapply. Here's what a properly sprayed coverage pattern will look like after just being sprayed. Once sprayed, you must wait 30 minutes before setting tile. Overspray is easy to remove. If it's fresh, just wipe it with a wet cloth. If it's lost its tack, it can usually be rubbed or brushed off with your hand. Cured adhesive can be easily removed with Goo Gone cleaner. It's perfectly normal for the adhesive to contract after spraying, partially exposing the wall surface. Here's what a properly sprayed wall will look like after 30 minutes. When finished spraying, don't wipe the spray tip. Leave the adhesive to dry on the tip until your next use. Excessive adhesive or high humidity will increase your wait time. After 30 minutes, test the adhesive by lightly touching it with your finger. If there is no adhesive transfer to your finger, you can begin setting your tile. Working time, once the adhesive is no longer tacky, is about 1 hour. For spray and set adhesive to bond properly, the wall and the tiles must be clean and free of dust. During waiting periods, be sure to clean the back of each tile carefully with a damp, not wet, cloth or sponge. Remember to check the tile for suitability with spray and set adhesive. Set the tile on a flat surface. If the tile lies flat, it will bond correctly with spray and set adhesive. After the spray and set adhesive is cured, begin by setting the first row of tile along the reference line to assure a straight row. To set tiles in place, hold them at an angle to the surface and align one side with adjacent tiles, and then tip the tile on the glued surface. Once properly aligned, press the tile firmly in the adhesive. It's important to note that once the tile is placed into the adhesive, it should not move. Do not slide or wiggle the tiles into place, or the bond will not hold. If using irregular shaped tiles, stone, mosaics, mesh tile, or large format tiles, you'll want to apply additional adhesive to the backs of your tile in a light coat. This is called back buttering. It's best to apply this adhesive right after applying the wall adhesive to allow even curing time. If you need to remove or reposition a tile after setting, grip the tile firmly with 2 hands and pry it off by pulling it back and down from the wall. To reaffix the tile, apply a light coat of additional adhesive to the wall surface or to the tile back. Wait 10 minutes and reset. You can create the home of your dreams, and you can do it yourself with spray and set wall tile adhesive.